Alright, I think we're ready here. So, what we are doing is we got this. And we are going to fix the NES from the challenge set that we bought. At least we're going to hope that we fix it. I highly doubt there's anything else wrong with it. Standard 72-pin replacement. Alright. So, this is not the first time that I've had to do one of these. However, it has been a couple of years. When you do one of these, it helps if your first one is always the hardest because you don't know what is what. And after you've been into a NES once or twice or 3 times, then you kind of know where everything is. They're remarkably simple designed systems. Almost infinitely repairable because just about everything is modular in them. But you want to make sure that you get a refurbished OEM connector because the ones that are brand new, the materials are not as good and they grip too tightly and you get the death grip problem. And then it rubs the metal off the contact of the game, and once the metal is off the contact of the game, you're not getting it back. Alright, so we get in here, and then we have our metal shield, we have our actual game holder. Just looking through here, all the wires look to be in pretty good shape. Power reset. We will have to pull the main system board up in order to get to the connector. Connector sits right behind here. There's not many capacitors in these, but you still want to be careful not to touch them. Everything is pretty low voltage, low current, but never take a chance because you short something out. It could turn high voltage in a hurry. So you just want to kind of pay attention to how it goes. The top shroud does go all the way over to here on this side. We've got 2 more over on this side. And we're good. Alright, so our 72 pin is right here. Sounds like there's something loose in there. And well, that screw won't tighten down in the future, but that's not a big deal. Okay, so we have to take the actual tray that does the whole putting the game down, locking it into place thing, and remove that. But I'll show you real quick if you haven't seen one of these before. It fits into the top here. Make sure you can see that. And then when you snap it down, that's when it actually comes in contact and the game is read. That action is also what causes wear on the 72 pin. And you can see how easily that slides in and out. There's almost no resistance at all from the connector. Whereas the new one, yeah, it doesn't really have much resistance either, so hopefully this actually works. Unless I have it upside down. Do I have it upside down? No, I don't have it upside down. Well, we'll see. The ones that have a lot of resistance are bad, but we'll see if this works. I thought those had a little bit more firmness to them, but yeah, we'll see. So after this, we will pretty sure, yeah, we'll have to pull a few more screws. We don't have to remove the system board, but we do have to get the system board up so that we can slip the connector back underneath it. And also remember that these go right here. And this should... let's see, I need to pull a couple more screws, or at least loosen. And then that pulls up, and then this pulls forward, and then this is supposed to, it's stuck. There we go. Old one slides out. New one slides in. Now that is a tight grip. I can tell you that. That is a tight grip. All right, new one slides in. Everything is still lined up. We'll lift this back up to get this in here. That's good. Try to get it lined up so it goes back down. Make it I'm hitting on something. That's not good. Okay. Catching on something, I'm not sure what. There we go. No? No, I don't think so. What am I getting stuck on? Oh, I wonder. Okay, that was it. I just have to do it like that. Okay. And we're flat. Everything is down. Good, good. Make sure that we get these back in the right spot before we forget where they go. And we are still recording. Good. All right. And so then the only other thing to do is to reinstall the screws. Personally, I won't test it until I have the screws reinstalled. That way I know I don't have any open ground. I don't think anything in here is tied to a ground as far as the screw goes, especially because the power pack is a 2-prong, not a 3-prong, so I don't think there's really any kind of grounding going on in here, but I still don't want to take a chance that something doesn't get properly attached and shorts out. Just because original Nintendos are not impossible to find does not mean that we should not treat them as though they are hard to find. It's not like you can just walk into most general stores and pick one up, and they'll run you anywhere. Around here, loose ones will run 60. I've seen loose ones as high as into the 80s. So always treat them with respect and be careful with them. Remember, they're almost 35 years old now. Every time one is working, it is a joy and a treasure that, well, we don't really know how long it'll go. Nintendo makes very, very reliable hardware, and given how many Ataris are still going, and they're at most of the case 10 years or more older, I'm not too worried as long as we take care of them. Plus, with really only one electrolytic capacitor in the entire system, there's not a whole lot in here to fail. Growing up, one of the kids in the neighborhood, his dad ripped the top off of the system from getting so mad at it that it wouldn't work, and I don't remember how he did it, but using just directly messing with the connector, he was able to get it to work, and that was how he played his Nintendo. There were many, many years where nobody would have ever believed that somebody would have developed a way to replace the connector or anything like that, anything like what we're able to do with these now. And I still have blinking light. I kind of wondered about this connector because the last time I got a refurb connector, it worked beautifully. And I did not have any kind of problems with it whatsoever. But this one is still not reading. Still nothing. Well, that's disappointing. I've got solid light, but I don't have anything else. Okay, make sure you can actually see what I'm doing here. Let's get a different AV for our input too. That way I know for sure that my cords are plugged in the way they're supposed to be. Yellow and red, and a yellow and a red. Still won't load it. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to go back to eBay and try a different connector. I am not getting anywhere. That's disappointing. It's on, it's solid, it shows it's reading, but I'm not getting any output. So, don't know. Could just be the game, but I doubt it. Oh, is the game. The Mario 3 is the problem. Controller. Okay. That changes things up a little bit. I've probably already shown enough of this that Konami's gonna flag me, so screw it, let's just test it full on here. Because Konami won't let me even, just even showing the title screen, they'll just auto flag. Let's see how the controllers respond. Kind of okay, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't respond too bad. B button is a little soft, but it's still making the jumps, so that's not terrible. Yeah, it may just be because I haven't played for 2 years. It just feels weird. Most of what I'm trying to hit's going through, so. I would say it does work. Cool. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and end this here. I would have actually live streamed it, but my internet's just not enough that I can do too much. Probably live stream some Contra later, but this won't go up before that, so might try some on Facebook later. But that's it. I'm gonna practice, even though I'm really doing a lot better than what I expected for how long it's been since I've touched one of these. Plus that also means that the $70 Contra that I bought works, and that's always nice. It's always really nice when the $70 video game works. Alright. We'll catch you later. No! Oh, there goes no death. Nope, there goes no death. Oh well. Alright, and then I did go back over and put the shield back on it. So all that we have left to do, put the bottom screws back in, and we're good to go. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.